Welcome to High School Playbook. Happy Friday. I'm Lauren Walsh alongside John Johnson. It is week 5 of the season and we're starting to see some of the strong teams in the area emerge.
Yeah, conference play, sticking together, guys really learning and developing, finding out what teams they are.
Yeah, well, 2 of those strong teams are right here in our game of the week. Let's get to those highlights. The West Forsyth Titans are rocking their favorite jerseys. They say the Village, and Coach Adrian Snow is back on the sideline after battling COVID-19. But Mount Tabor has some fight too. First drive, Samaj Reeves-Smith loops a pass to Noah Marshall. He takes it down to the 1-yard line. Next play, Marshall zips into the end zone for the score. It's 7-0 Tabor. So now West responds. They must be eating those stellar French fries from the concession stand from my buddy Norm. Javante Long walks it in, ties it up 7-7. But Tabor's Noah Marshall was a freight train. He scores again. Game was tied 14-all at halftime. Second half, West's Chris Van Cleek with a QB keep. He slips through for the touchdown. He is fired up and scores with some flair. Later, Javante Long finishes the night with a 5-yard touchdown. West Forsyth opens conference play with a win, 36-14 over Tabor.
I mean, our kids did a great job. And like I said, the great thing about it, defensively, our defense staff did a great job. I mean, they didn't score a point in the second half. Didn't score a point. And there in the first half, they were kind of running up down the field. And so it was great for our kids, and our coaches did a great job.
There you have it. West Forsyth is back in the win column, 3-1 through week 5.
Coach Snow just sounds like a ball coach. We stick with the Central Piedmont 4A Conference. It's taking Glenn 5 weeks to secure a home game. The Bobcats are fired up to kick off conference play in Kernersville against Parkland. Now, it's been a tough day for the Mustangs after Parkland was on lockdown earlier this afternoon. Kickoff delayed about 40 minutes, and you wouldn't blame Parkland if their heads were elsewhere come kickoff. Facing fourth down, the bobbled snap punter Nathan Garcia with no chance to survive as he's swallowed up by the Bobcats defense. That sets up 3 plays later. Amori Wright takes the toss, sweep, and he's got the corner, folks. No defense going to stop that. Easy score, Glenn leading 7-0. Bobcats not done scoring in the first quarter. Sticking to the ground game, William Slater takes the inside carry, and he's just going to push the pile in this one. Never in doubt for Glenn. They cruise to a 63-0 victory, Lauren.
Wow, well, nearby in Kernersville, 2 other conference foes face off as Reagan visits undefeated East Forsyth. Jalen Rayner talking with his team. Jalen needs to fire up that O-line because Reagan's defense was swarming him. Rayner scrambles, but a host of defenders bring him down for a big loss. Second quarter, Reagan trails 15-6. John, what do you have to be sound in?
The kicking game!
Yes, the kicking game. Reagan's just that. Rocco Gigliotti drills the 38-yard field goal to make it 15-9. Closing moments of the second quarter, one of the best runs you'll see. Trylon Ingram makes defenders miss. He weaves in and out of traffic. Breaking ankles, Reagan picks up a huge win on the road, knocking off undefeated East Forsyth, 22-18.
All right, let's round out the Central Piedmont, shall we? Davie County and R.J. Reynolds. War Eagles on the doorstep early. Lauren, take it away.
Well, before the snap, I heard a Reynolds student yell, "No, not Tate!"
Yes.
Oh, yes. Tate Carney.
8 yards. Touchdown. Davie on top. Later on, Duke Faree leads the Demons down the field and links up with Keenaz McMillan for the score. They were all even at 7. This was a shootout, back and forth. First quarter, Davie QB Alex Summers hits Zamir Hudson. We've seen him do this a lot, crashing over the goal line for the score. Davie up 13-7, and then you guessed it, Reynolds answers right back. Faree to McMillan again. That's 41 yards on the catch and score for the Demons. It's 13-all. Look at the fans fired up for this one. But after that, Davie's going to pull away. Zahir Maddox breaks out the basketball moves, crossing defenders up. The shifty touchdown run. Davie takes home the big win. Look at this, 73. He put up 73-28.
We don't always see that in basketball games, John. Now on to Greensboro, where it is a special night for the Grimsley Whirlies. Hosting Southeast Guilford, Grimsley is wearing jerseys honoring the 99 graduates who died during World War II. World War II veteran and Grimsley class of 1943 graduate Jace Rawls was a special captain for the Whirlies. And Grimsley gets a little lucky, but sometimes that could be better than being good. Alonzo Barnett III passes to Terrell Anderson. It's a tip drill. Nolan Albright is there for the huge reception down to the Falcon 25. A few plays later, Barnett to Albright, the more conventional way. He finds the pylon for the 8-yard score. 6-0 Whirlies. Dan's team enjoying the start here for Grimsley. Everyone into it for the Whirlies. Tamorie Thompson brings the pain on defense. Ouch! Hurts just to look at it. Huge sack of Bryson Serrano. Falcons hang tough though. Big Alex McCallop takes the handoff. Not many are going to stop him. Full head of steam. 7-6 Southeast. Not done scoring though. Right before the half, it's McCallop 2-yard score. Grimsley holds on, winning 17, excuse me.
Page and Southwest Guilford. Page leading 29-12 at the half, but the Cowboys, they're not from Dallas, so they know how to start a second half. Cam McCain, a 6-yard TD run to cut the deficit to 29-20. Now Page, senior running back. Trayvon Hester getting the score right back. Hester, the 5-yard score. Pirates back up by 2 scores at 35-20. Page showing they can now move the ball through the air, not just on the ground. Jerron Blackwell connects with Tim Patterson. The huge gain's going to move the sticks, and that sets up at the start of the fourth. Hester, the direct snap, and he's coming right near TV set, the 13-yard score. Page cruises to victory, 41-20, the final.
Well, now on to High Point Central at Dudley. The Panthers can really play. They made a deep playoff run last year in the spring. QB Jameer Slade takes the snap, finds his running back KJ Moorhead. 20-yard strike. Panthers up 7-0. Now following a Central turnover in their own territory, Michael Shaw punches it in from 6 yards out, and Dudley tacks on another touchdown, 14-0. The Panthers force a fumble, and it turns into this. Take a look. Elijah Chambers says, "Give me that." 20-yard run and score. Panthers are up big, 21-0. And it's all Dudley in this one, 57-0 victory.
The Fighting Lisa Folks, Ragsdale High hosting Northern Guilford. First quarter, Northern QB Jack Mercer connects with Terrell Timmons. On the 4-yard score, it's 12-0 Nighthawks. Now second quarter, Ragsdale back to punt. It's partially blocked. Guess who's going to pick it up? Simmons, as he's all over these highlights. He scoops up the loose ball. He's headed up the sidelines, off to the races, 60 yards to the house for the score. It's 29-0 Nighthawks. I mentioned Timmons being all over these highlights. Mercer to Timmons, 28 yards. He's finally brought down. Can't believe he didn't score there. That sets up with 35 seconds in the half. Mercer spreading the love. Zion Crawford, the 10-yard score. All Northern Guilford in this one, 49-8, the final.